What's up, everybody? Madison Motor Works here again. We are working on the 65 Mercury Comet. And
Mercury Comet, 97.6 Mustang
96 Mustang
SN95 car.
So we decided we're going to make this work one way or another.
Yes, it is going to work. It's going to be wide, all tires poke out, but
it's going to work. There's not many people doing it that I've seen.
No, it's hard to find anybody, especially with a Comet. You'll find a lot of Mustangs of this era, but
no Comets.
No Comet.
So, we've come up with the plan. We're going to cut this front end completely out. We cut the shock towers out. So now we're actually going to cut the rails out from underneath this car.
Cut the rails, the inner fender wells. We're cutting it from right here to right here. Just wow.
And then we're going to try to fit this SN95 car under it, which is actually 96, but either way, still SN95.
Yeah.
Try to fit that, and then do a little more cutting, welding, get firewalls and all this stuff. But
so we're gonna put it on old fast record. They know it's gonna start cutting. I'm gonna get in the car and drop the steering box out so we can, or the steering column out so we can get the steering box out of it. Cause ain't nobody want to do that yet.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
And hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, y'all stick with us through the madness. It's about to get fun again. All right, guys. So we got the steering shaft out. That was a beast. Let me show it to you. Y'all love that. So you've got to pull the steering wheel off, cock it kind of sideways.
I just want to cut it. We should just cut it.
There's literally no way to remove that with a motor in the car.
They say it's possible.
Or engine, whatever you want to call it.
I don't think so.
Motor. They say you can, but I don't think you can pull that out. Because it would tuck up right here. Or you can see actually where we cut that out. But yeah. But all right, we're fixing them. He's got the old red handle cutter out. And he's got his hat on. You got anything to say to the folks?
Hope this works.
Yep, hopes this works.
Nah, it'll work.
All right, y'all.
That in there.
That in here.
Yes, sir.
Well, folks, it is officially burnt. We cut the front off of it now. I'm sure y'all have seen that just in this fast record we done. We left us 2 tags right here. So this should locate the back of our fenders when we put it on. And then we can fab up custom hangers because so we left this on both sides. That way we can fab up custom hangers for our fenders.
Fender aprons.
Yeah, because this corner was wrecked. I mean, let's see. Yeah, you can see it's fairly mangled. So we'll build a whole new, we may build the whole thing. I don't know yet. What do you think, Dane?
I want to try that still.
We're going to try that still.
But other than that, yeah, we may.
No, I'm talking about the upper.
Oh yeah, definitely. New sheet metal. Part.
Yeah, that's probably going in there here in about 13 minutes.
If not, yeah, I can order new fender aprons. If not, I think sheet metal would look awesome.
So are you happy? You happy with what we doing here?
I'm great. This is awesome. It's been needing to be done, so here we are.
Well, not necessarily, maybe not needing, but it's something you wanted to do.
It needed.
All right, it needed.
It needed power steering. It needed disc brakes.
Yes.
That's what it needed. Yeah, I'm happy about it. Keep on trucking.
Yeah, we're gonna keep on at it and see what we can do. We're gonna have to remove all this off the firewall now. That was that master cylinder for the brakes.
Yeah.
The oil fan, and what's left of the steering, throttle pedal, and heater hoses.
Get all that out of the way.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, guys, y'all.
The car's pretty solid on the frame rails, though, or it was.
Yeah, the frame's good.
The frame is awesome.
What
Got a little
what
bit
frame's
of
there? I mean, it's a
Because
unibody car.
So you got a little bit of rod up top, but it's really not that bad. It hadn't really went through the inner there.
Yeah. I mean, and they sell this whole cow right here if we want to replace it. Or we may cut it out and patch it ourselves. And
I'm thinking patching might be the easiest, quickest. Go for it.
yeah.
I don't know, just throwing it out.
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
All right. Well, we're going to figure out our next move here, and we'll cut the camera back on when we get everything figured out, laid out where we need it. Because I know y'all don't want to see us cleaning up and everything.
It's a lot, man. I think we got 20 pounds of rust out of this car. All right, guys, we finally got all this cleaned up.
Yeah. Looks
Got
pretty
the steering
good.
column out, the
Heater
box out.
clutch pedal or rod.
I'm trying to think what else.
Pull the master cylinder off. Got the brake lines and fuel line out of the way.
Cleaned all that up. And we got to looking on the inside. We're still trying to figure out, we're going to put those rails under this car, or we're going to use the floor pans that we saved off the Mustang. And
it looks like where you got to use the floor pan. Let me get you this phone here and show you what we're
it's pretty rough inside here.
So, look at all this. Look at that hole over there.
The floor is about gone completely.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. So, there's a sign here. I don't know. So, we got to get that out. I pulled a sign out from over there hiding all that.
And it was glued in there good.
Yeah,
I don't know what type of glue that was. That's
you know, let us know.
It's holding the whole car together, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, this thing's a mess in here, but
So
we're still working with it.
Looks like we're going to cut the firewall out, actually. The floor pan out, and use what we cut off the Mustang over there.
Yes. Something like that.
Something like that.
But we're going to cut small and work our way to bigger hole and see what we can do, actually. But first things first, we're going to get this both driver, passenger floor pan, and probably the trans tunnel out. Reckon?
I think so, yeah. It's a work in progress, man. I'm happy about it.
I'm happy about it. That's all that matters.
Can't wait to see it finished.
All right, well. Let's get to it, boss.
Sir.
Standing around talking about it ain't getting it done. Well, as you can see, decisions were made, cuts were made, and
ain't no going back
this
now.
thing went from a usable car to we got to make it work.
Pretty much. And it will.
Yeah, it will. We got the floor cut out just like this, basically. We left a little extra firewall, cut a few things out that we might want to let, like the heater box and whatnot, we might adapt over, but I guess now we're going to see if all this work is going to work. Work.
We'll see.
All right, go.
I'll try it.
Hold on. Oof. God damn.
Come on. You gotta come this way, son. Now we did cut it narrow on purpose. So.
Yeah. Some of it.
Some of it.
Which the car is still sitting higher than it's going to be because the back's on jack stands. We got it lifted
close,
up in the middle. Huh?
Really close.
You want to take?
Look at these corners. That corner, this corner here.
Yeah, I figured we had to do all that.
There's some trimming.
Yeah. You want the jack stands on there?
Yes, that would be awesome.
Ready?
Not ready. Almost. Hang on. Yep. Let it sit right there. I'll be.
I mean, it's not square by no means, but that thing's under the car.
Yeah. That is awesome.
And it's going to work.
It is going to work. We got to trim them corners out, and that'll set it flush.
We're still a quarter inch or so, half inch, maybe an inch over to the driver's side.
Okay. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought that? All right. You want to do it or not?
What's that? Set a fender on it?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to set a fender on
We're
it.
going to set some fenders on it. We might, oh, the hood's up there again. Or is it back here?
I don't remember. I'm afraid we're going to be too in, but we'll see.
I don't know. The body still has to come down probably 4 inches or better. So that's going to sit good. That should fill all of our gaps where we cut.
Antenna wire. And back to right there.
God. Oh my God.
It's a mess, isn't it?
Huh?
Stay. Put them on the table.
God.
Yeah, we got to go back some more, so that's perfect, actually.
Huh?
That's perfect, actually. I believe.
This one needs a washer, but
Where's our? A brr. We here. Just send it.
I'm trying to send, but it don't want to be
It
sent.
ain't sending. Oh, all right, that's good enough.
Hold on a minute.
Throw a jack under it.
If I can find it, I used it over here.
Huh?
Oh, a jack, not a jack stand.
Or jack stand to work.
Well, guys, that's we're excited. We're proud of ourselves, even though we're far from done. It's just
the wheel's a little forward right now. We got our gap here on the firewall.
We should bring it back and be right.
Brings it back in there. That's going to be where it needs to be at. Sorry, I'm excited about that. And show that off.
I told you it was going to work.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, right now we could leave the height where it's at and we could gas it.
Gasser it.
We ain't gonna make a gasser. We're gonna make a good-looking street car.
Yeah, needs to stand.
Good-looking rat car.
Pretty much.
All right, so we quit last night. Once we got the front end halfway, just laid under it for a good aesthetics. It looked good. See how it was gonna look. See where we needed to cut. So this morning we're gonna get back on it. We're gonna do some final trimming cut so we can get this front end sitting flush on the original firewall here. Then get our ride height set where everything needs to be. We got the back down now.
We lowered the back of the car a little bit.
Yeah, we got her lowered. That's why it's all gassered out at the moment. I don't know if I went and showed all this last night.
I don't think so.
But here's cut out, cut to where we wanted it. This is going to replace what's missing.
And it actually fit, and the wheel alignment and the fender look good actually.
Yeah, it all looks good. So we got to cut it on our yellow line here up to here, and then cut across, and then a few places down here on the bottom, get all that junk out. And this thing should slide almost home.
Yeah. We had to do some filler metal around, for the supports.
Yeah.
And we got to work on the frame rail to the body underneath it.
Yeah, we get it stiffened up real good structurally down there. Give it some rigidity.
New metal on the sides to the bottom of the...
Yeah, but that's a week away or so, probably. Well, who knows?
Might be two. Might be today.
It might be today. Probably won't be two.
So now this is the third week. This car's only been in the shop a week.
Yeah, right? In the shop a week. We've got it. This one cut down, the white Mustang cut down, that one cut up and ready to go back together-ish in a week. So we're going to put this thing over on Get Her Done record and start throwing more sparks.
All right, everybody. Finally got this cut out. Got the frame of the 96 Mustang under here. We got to do some cleaning on it.
Yeah, we got to grind it down, get it cleaned up a little bit. We've got a lot of reference marks where it needs to go back so it sits level. We got the car leveled up, everything's square.
Thinking it's about it at the moment.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to pull this back out from under it. We got a few more little small cuts we got to make for the brake booster and everything.
Think about that.
And then grinding all this stuff smooth.
We'll start welding.
Yes, sir. All right, yo, let's get to it. Actually, we're gonna wheel this thing back real quick. Oh my God! Oh my God! Just like that. So, All right, guys. Well, we back here. We got a new day in the shop, or shall we say a new evening. So we decided Dean had stuff he had to take care of this morning. So
Unfortunately.
we said, let's work in the evening. It should be a little cooler. And it is. So the other day we worked. We didn't do a lot of videoing. We was talking amongst one another and trying to get stuff straightened out as best we could. And we got it tacked in. Got the whole front end tacked in. Might have done a little more than tack on top, but hey, that's where it's going to live.
It's roughed in pretty good on top.
Got it tacked right here.
Bottom.
Yeah. We got to get all that situated, lined up, squared up. But on the other side, we done some measurement and we realized we're probably a quarter out.
So it's just a tack holding it. So
yeah, we just got a tack right here. So we're going to cut that loose, and then we welded a crossbar right here to start our floor structure. And we got to cut that loose, and then we're going to adjust this and get our measurements even on side to side.
And the next step that we can come up with is to set the motor in it to make sure that the floor pan in the Comet is going to clear
the transmission.
Because it's the floor of the Mustang's up a little bit higher than the original floor of the car.
Yeah. So we're going to go cut them tacks out.
And then set a motor in it and see where we're at.
And we're going to dump that motor in it, and then we'll go from there.
But y'all follow along, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff.
Yeah, comment. We're very pleased with where we're at with it so far, though. It looks good. Once we get the rear end swapped out to the 5-lug rear end and put the Cobra R's on it if they'll fit.
We're going to try it. If they'll fit, I'll run them. But if not, then I'm thinking we're going to order some new rims for it.
Just get new wheels at the end of the year or something next year. But time being, for a roller, we hope the Cobra R's will fit on it.
Exactly. Found a set of the old GT Magnum 500s today.
Oh, yeah.
Got $100 to $200 for the rims. I was like, they're only 14 inches though. I don't know if they'll clear the rotor.
Yeah.
He said, take one with you. I said, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. But guys, y'all stick with us to this deal, and we're gonna keep on thrashing at it and making bad decisions and good cuts.
That's it.
But thank y'all for watching, and we're gonna get to it. Hope y'all enjoy. All right, guys, we got the old plasma cutter cut on. Dean's gonna get in here real quick and pop that little tack weld off so we can make this front end adjustment. Go ahead and put the motor in here.
Motor. High stem pump.
I'm gonna cut this. Go for it. The air compressor will probably kick on, but it'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll be good. It's all good.
Somebody might have went a little tack happy on that.
You welded it good. Still not loose. Wow. Best tack I ever seen.
Huh?
That's the best tack I ever seen. That thing goes in there. All right, that's free.
All right. Freedom! All right, we're free. Got our old cut loose right about there where the red spot's at. Get it focused. Let it roll. Ooh.
Not really.
All right, so I guess we're going to have to cut the crossbar off. All right, guys. Well, we got this thing squared up. We got it 110 7/8, 110 7/8 from back tire to front tire, center to center on both of them. So we're happy with that. So now we're going to go up to the tractor shed. Woo. Get the motor.
Get the motor.
That's all we got, power steering pump. Now when we get the motor, drop it in here and check our clearance for the trans tunnel and everything, because it's slightly different from the Mustang to the Comet, as you'd imagine.
That'll work.
But it's tacked together, so we're gonna run up there, grab that real quick, bring it down here, and
we had a surprise appearance today.
yeah, we got a surprise appearance. So our tire guy.
Our tire guy, there you go.
He won't be on camera, I don't think. So
But he helped us measure a little. And
yeah, it was a 3-person job.
it was actually
6 hands required.
Since you seen it last time, we went ahead and put the engine back in it just to get the weight that the engine
Is going
holds
to
on the
provide on us.
subframe.
Yes. Sorry, talking over you again.
No, you good. It set the car down. It's got a cool stance to it now. Then we end up with an issue. This floor out of the Mustang is about 4 to 6 inches higher than the original Comet floor.
It's higher on the trans tunnel, but it's lower on the floorboard.
Right.
So it has a bigger
There's a
tunnel and everything. I guess y'all knew that, but
So now we're trying to figure out drive shaft angles and
where we're going to hit, and just trying to think ahead before we just start putting stuff together. So we got a plan figured out.
supposedly.
Supposedly, we got a plan figured out.
So first, I think we're going to tie everything together to the front end, and then we're going to work our way back the trans tunnel and the drive shaft tunnel on the car. I think that's what we've come up with right the minute.
Working with here. All right, so we're going to tie all this together. We cut the tunnel out a little more on the Comet.
So we can get the drive shaft up in here.
And it's still hitting further back, which that's a real small tunnel. I guess the motor in the Comet originally it sat lower.
Yeah, it did. Because this is up higher.
Yeah. So now we're going to go and fill in all these gaps right here, get it all tied together up to about this point. Stiffen it up, put some crossbars and everything.
And then we're going to concentrate back here. We got to split this. We could do that and add a piece in the middle.
Yeah, we need to clean this car out too one day.
I know this car's nasty. Or just cut it out and start fresh.
Yeah, build a new one.
So that's where we're at now.
And I believe we're going to have to actually cut under the seat all the way back.
Probably. It's crazy. It started with the front end, and now it's just progressively getting
Being the whole car.
more and more and more cutting. So
Gonna be more Mustang to Comet when we're done with it.
yeah, probably. I don't even know how to put that together. But anyway, we actually got a little help in the shop today.
Yeah, he's over here. He ain't gonna like this, but
Be all right.
he's
Thanks,
over here
Scott.
getting us old cuts and everything lined up. So we're gonna put this thing on fast record and we're gonna work.
That's a tire guy. If you ever need a tire, go visit this guy right here.
Go work and get some stuff done over here today. Just nice night we got. All right, guys, so we're getting this first floor pan piece here welded in. Don't look at the light. I'm trying not to, but we got our first piece welded in to tie the floors together now. So we're making forward progress still. I'm not sure how far we're going to take it tonight because it's already, this 11. And it just depends on what Dean wants to do. It's looking good with the motor stuffed in it and firewall put in. after we get the floor tied together, we'll probably gonna get the axle or the rear end for it, get it swapped out to 5 lugs, and so we can get it down on its own weight and on feet.
It's hot. It's so hot.
All right, it burned your fingers.
Burn me up. Wow. Who needs gloves? Carry on.
But I just wanted to talk for a second while he was welding. I ain't got nothing to do really. We'll be back when we get this done. All right, Dino, what you think?
Well, I think we set this motor in this car last night to get the ride height.
Yep, there's the motor.
And it set it down pretty much where it needs to be at.
Yeah, we got some start of our floor pans and whatnot going in here. So now we're going to tie
The front corners in.
Yeah.
A little more stability there.
Well, we're going to tie all this in right here. Get it stiffened up real good. We got clearance on our wheel.
Get this tied in.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
Get that done.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
I'll get all that done.
Get all that done.
Same on the other side.
Yeah, we were afraid that it was going to set really high. Until
There's a bigger gap over here.
Put the motor in it, and it changed the whole stance of the car. I'm very excited about that, actually.
Yeah, so we're going to continue working for a little while. We ain't going to give it a full day, but we're going to try to get enough done where I can make a video out of what we have, which is probably 6 days worth of working.
Every bit of it. This is only week 3, though.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank y'all for sticking through this far if you have. Y'all hit that like, subscribe, comment.
Hey.
All right, guys. Well, we got our floor tied in, tacked in just a little bit. We're far from being finished. We got to do a lot up the sides and everything, but it handles the weight of the car no problem. Got this side tied in. I'll show you better on the other side. Let's see, cut our old light on. Got all this going right here, tying the 2 cars together. We're far from finished, so there's still a lot of plating to do and stiffening to make sure it'll hold the weight. And we're going to run 2 bars from the frame on this car, on the Mustang, to the rear frame on the Comet here. And that should stiffen it up real good so it won't twist or break.
Possibly a strut support.
Yeah, possibly do a strut tower support.
We had a few comments on that. Wanted to, share the information on it. We just doing baby steps now, putting everything together, and that was something that said that needed to be done. That was in the works.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's just we're not at that point yet.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we got to work the weekend.
Yeah, we got to work our weekend coming up, so no work on the car. Go back to the real world. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. I'm gonna make what I got.
6 days on it.
Yeah, in the folder there. See if I can make a video out of it. Hopefully it'll be alright. Thanks for watching. Y'all go like, subscribe, comment. Tell us what y'all think. If you hate it, tell us. If you love it, tell us. You gonna hurt our feelings.
No, just any feedback's better than no feedback.
But if you made it this far, thank you for watching.
Sure.
And we'll have more coming. Just wait.